All right. Hello,
There we are.
everybody. Welcome to the John and Ray Show, two dudes on entertainment. And this is show number 6. Today, we're going to cover a movie that I have never seen.
Oh, wow. I did not know that you'd never seen it.
Yeah,
Okay.
never seen it. It's been out since 1967, considered one of the greatest movies of all time. And I didn't see it till 2026. So I'm a little slow on checking these things out, but wow, I really like this movie, man.
And it is The Graduate,
Yeah.
based on a novella released in 1963. It's directed by...
What? What's a novella?
It's a short novel.
Oh,
It's directed by Mike Nichols, formerly of the comedy duo Nichols and May.
never heard of him.
I can't really. Ed Sullivan watcher like you?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that surprises me. Before this, he had directed "Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf," so
I heard of that.
that's not a shabby start to a filmmaking career. It was co-written by. The screenplay was co-written by. Do you have any ideas who that might be?
No.
Buck Henry.
Buck Henry. Now, I've been watching Saturday Night Live from the
why
very
I brought it
first
up.
issue all the way up through for a show up until I'm still in 1980. Just taking my time going through it. And I was telling Ray,
Oh, you're finally getting to the good part.
well, I was telling Ray how many times this guy named Buck Henry was the co-host, and where the hell he come from, and whatever. But he's pretty good in the show in his episodes of Saturday Night Live.
Well, he also plays the hotel clerk in The Graduate.
Yes, I did see that, but I didn't know he was what'd you say?
He was the co-writer of the
Co-writer.
co-screenwriter of The Graduate.
Yeah.
He also co-created Get Smart with Mel Brooks, who was the husband of...
Mel Brooks was the husband of Sophia Loren.
No, Anne Bancroft,
And
the
Bancroft,
star of The Graduate.
Really? Son of a gun, man.
Yes.
There's a lot of, what do you call it, nepotism in this movie industry, isn't there?
Not that Mel Brooks had anything to do with The Graduate. I'm just pointing out a connection.
She was married to Mel Brooks?
Yes, from 1964 until she died in 2005.
Wow. Yeah, she's real sultry in this movie.
It was the highest grossing film of 1967, North American film of 1967, and Mike Nichols won Best Actor, the Academy Award for Best
Mike
Actor.
Nichols won Best Actor?
I'm sorry, Best Director.
Best
Apologies. Mike Nichols won Best Director.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie, for me, well, first of all, an older woman seducing a young guy, I mean, that's probably every 20-year-old man's fantasy, probably.
Yeah,
To have that. And so that caught my attention right away.
and for it to be Anne Bancroft is
Yeah, it made it even more wow, wow, wee, wow, wow. But
Dustin Hoffman plays Benjamin Braddock. Sorry, he is a college graduate.
right?
Doesn't know, sort of aimless in what he's going to do with his life. Little depression, doesn't know what his future holds.
Right.
Possibly plastics. He runs into the wife of his father's business partner at his graduation party, played by Anne Bancroft, Mrs. Robinson.
Right. And she doesn't waste any time trying to get him in the sack.
Right.
She gets right to it.
She was so much older than Dustin Hoffman in this movie.
Yeah, because how old was he?
He was 30. She was 36
Oh, wow.
in real life.
In real life.
But
it's... yeah, he looked younger. You know what, too? Also, his acting. You know how he was initially acting kind of awkward? Mm-hmm. Rain Man flashed into my head.
Sure, okay, I can see
Yeah,
that.
he seemed like he was like doing... Rain Man was a continuation of this, at least early in the movie.
But they sort of fall into this like emotionless love affair that they both enjoy, but there's no passion there. There's no
Right.
and everything seems okay. They're kind of in a habit of getting together until Benjamin's parents talk him into taking out on a night out, Elaine Robinson, who happens to be the daughter of Mrs. Robinson. That's when the complications start.
Yes.
Without
And-
giving
as
anything
you might
away.
expect.
Yes.
What? Yeah. And initially, Mrs. Robinson, didn't she initially want him to date Elaine?
No.
Oh, no.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
never mind. That
She
was
makes him promise.
not to. Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that. But I thought in the very early part of it, she was kind of also in, there's a picture of Elaine up on the wall and
In the room where she took off her clothes.
right
In
yes.
front of him.
right. He was as the movie went along, his intensity grows because he's so much in love with Elaine and he doesn't want to mess around with their mother anymore. When he tells Elaine that the woman he's having an affair with is her mother, it was
Intense.
yeah,
An
intense.
intense moment. I had not seen this movie for probably, gosh, I don't know. If I had to guess, probably 15 years. And this is maybe the third time I've seen it, third or fourth. And I had a lot to do yesterday. I have a lot to do today. So my initial plan was I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch an hour of it, and then I'll come back and finish it before John and I get together. I could not leave the movie.
I know.
I could
I
not
was
get
the
up.
same
I
way.
could not walk away from it. Everybody. I mean, literally everyone in this movie is captivating to watch, no matter what their. William Daniels plays
the father of
yeah,
Elaine.
of Ben,
Of Ben, yes.
and
sorry.
and he's still alive, still around.
Oh,
Still,
wow.
yeah, it's he. Just watching his excitement about his son being graduating from college, it's just everybody does exactly what they need to do in this film.
Yeah.
And they're hard to take. It's hard to take your eyes off of any of them.
Yeah, it's really well casted. And from what I understand, Dustin Hoffman got the role, but a bunch of other famous people wanted that role.
Absolutely, and I believe
I think it was John Wayne. No,
he hated this movie.
it's a running joke from last week's show when we did High Noon. But anyway, go ahead.
Richard Dreyfuss, I believe, was one of them. And Richard Dreyfuss has a cameo, not a cameo. He has an uncredited role in this because this was before he was Richard Dreyfuss.
Yes, it's portrayed as a romantic comedy. But, I mean, there might have been a chuckle, maybe one or two chuckles in there. But for me, the movie was mostly intense and kind of disturbing.
Well, when I laughed hard.
You did?
Absolutely.
At what?
I don't know exactly. Whenever the laugh moments happened, I don't know. But I did blurt laugh when they did happen. But overall, I mean, it's psychological with funny moments.
Okay.
Is the way I look at it. But it is a romantic comedy is how it is classified, but not a lot of ha-has, but
No.
more uncomfortable. When the uncomfortable moments come, you feel those a lot.
You do.
Those are really heavy.
And they're at a point. We don't want to ruin the ending, of
Right.
course. But there is a scene towards the end where a cross comes into because they're at a church, and it just
As a weapon.
The way he as a weapon, and the way he grabbed that cross and the way he used it, to me, it's like if I were in a film study class right now, the teacher would be going, "What is the meaning of the cross? It must have some symbolism in it. What is it?" But it just stood out like the cross. I don't know. Did it strike you the same way?
No.
Oh.
No, it was a weapon to me. But hey, there's symbolism there. The cross is a weapon.
Yes,
Not to get
What
Not to
was
get too deep.
was there ever continuation of the movie in another movie later on?
Not that I am aware
There's been
of.
no follow up to The Graduate because it seems you know how it ends. You'd seem like, well, let's find out what else happened in their lives, or well, that was it, man. It was a very emotional ending.
Well, and this was the
And
beginning of the end of the studio. When Easy Rider and those kind of movies were starting to come out, when the younger generation was starting to make film, and nobody was like, "No, this is what I have to say. I've said
yeah,
it. Now I'm moving on."
yeah, sequels were not even part of the equation, really. I mean, that didn't start happening until after Star Wars came
Oh
in.
no, I mean you had your Planet of the Apes, your Abbott and Costello meet whoever. There were sequels prior to Star Wars, Godzilla movies,
Yeah.
but just to make a sequel for the sake of making a sequel, that was not a thought.
That was not a thought. Yeah, yeah. Maybe it was such a perfect ending and such a well-made movie, and then something like that gets so well received. It's possible you go either way with a movie that's that well received. It's perfect. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Or hey, that was so good. Let's do a follow-up.
But in '67, I think if you were, I mean, not to put thoughts in other people's minds, but in '67, if you're thinking about, well, okay, well, that was really well received. What am I going to work on next? Not, hey, let's make part 2 of this. It's let's make Postcards from the Edge, which was not in 1967, but it is another Mike Nichols movie.
And we got to talk about this before we finish with this review. The music of Simon and Garfunkel in this movie is spectacular. Now, I knew those songs were connected to the movie, but I didn't know how impactful they were in the movie because sometimes you can hear about songs involved in movies or on the soundtrack and they're not even in the movie. But without those songs in this movie, I think the movie would have probably lost a little bit of its luster because Mrs. Robinson, of course, which was written for the movie, right?
Sort of.
Yeah. Okay.
What started it was Mike Nichols was using the music to edit the film without it, but he didn't know at that particular moment that those songs were going to be in the movie. He was editing to the Simon and Garfunkel songs because of the tone, the tone of the film and the tone of the songs that he was using worked, but they worked so well, and he got so used to hearing them with the film, he sought out the permission to use those songs.
He luckily hit a home run on that, man, because Mrs. Robinson's Sounds of Silence and Scarborough Fair all are used, and not necessarily just in their original recording state. Like there's that one scene where Ben gets in this car and he's going to drive to Santa Barbara. And he's got to go 100 and some odd miles or whatever to Santa Barbara. He runs out of gas on the way there to the church.
Do you need gas?
The gas station guy, hey, you need gas? And he totally ignores him, and of course he runs out of gas. But the way, and I believe it is, I think it's Sounds of Silence, the acoustic guitar is being played, and it's being played at a very fast pace as he's driving very fast, and then it gets to the point where he runs out of gas, and then the song just comes, dun, 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 like the song ends when he runs out of gas.
I think it was Mrs. Robinson.
Well, one of them. I don't remember what song it was necessarily, but the song runs out. It's just a perfect plan, if you will.
Sound of Silence, Scarborough Fair, and April Come She Will were the 3 songs that were released prior to The Graduate that were in the film. The song Mrs. Robinson was not even a finished song.
Okay.
So that's why there are 2 different versions of it in the movie, but they're very short pieces because it wasn't a finished. It was a song called Mrs. Roosevelt that Paul Simon was writing, and then we didn't get the full version that we all know until Bookends. We think of that song as part of The Graduate, but when you watch The Graduate, they're just 2 small sort of little pieces of the motifs of the song Mrs. Robinson that we know.
And is it possible, and I'm just going off of just, not much knowledge, that this movie was the first one that really featured music of an established musical duo or
group
that prominently in the movie?
Well, I mean, do you ignore A Hard Day's Night and Help? And
but that was the Beatles and their own music.
Right.
This was not that.
You've also got like Blackboard Jungle and things from the 50s that, featured prominent songs of the day. Girl Can't Help It.
Oh, okay. Girl Can't Help It. That's a Journey song.
Well, it is. It was later. And I'm grasping at Girl Can't Help It because I'm trying to think, wait, did that have...
Well, it's one of
Was
the
that
first. Put it that
jukebox?
way.
Yeah.
It's one of the first. It's one of the first. Yeah. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, two old dudes on entertainment, and one who knows nothing about the music and the movies and all that stuff, and one who obviously is well informed. And if you like this, yeah, if you like this, well then do the thing on the bottom here and subscribe.
Clickety clack.
Subscribe and like it and pass it on to somebody else. Because, hey, we got to do something with our extra time now in our hands. We're
This is what old people do now.
Yeah, this is what old people do now. We do the internet.
We do this and walk the mall. So,
all right. Well, thank you very much
thank you so much for joining us.
for watching, and we hope that you'll watch us next time. All right. All right.